Welcome to The Daily, presented by Football Manager 2012 with Simon Borg. I'm Jason Seguini. We're down here in Fort Lauderdale, Florida. The player combine begins today. We're finally going to see these players on the field as they look to up their draft stock ahead of the draft on Thursday of next week. So I'm very excited for all this, but unfortunately we're starting with a little bit of sad news here as Omar Gonzalez injured on the first day of his loan spell.
And we're getting reports out of Germany this morning that say that he may have suffered ligament damage in his left knee, which obviously means a long-term prognosis for him if those turn out to be correct. The absolute nightmare scenario of a loan stint. We saw this. Everyone who scrutinizes these loan deals will point to David Beckham. Now they may have another case to point to how dangerous these can be for MLS teams.
And now the LA Galaxy burned twice by this. The New York Red Bulls now have to maybe worry as the Thierry Henry loan to Arsenal is finalized.
It was confirmed by Arsenal on their official website, but note that there was no specific date of return that they put down there. We know that there was a back and forth there from what came out in the press about the Red Bulls wanting him back February 20th, Arsenal wanting to keep him February 26th. So nothing specific there, but he will start against Leeds United in the FA Cup on Monday for Arsenal.
Either way, they expect Thierry Henry to be back when the regular season begins. And we found out the regular season schedule yesterday. You can log on to MLSsoccer.com, check out the schedule, see your team schedule, the league schedule. The interesting thing, I think, MLS Cup, which will be at the higher seeds home venue, is going to take place in December this year.
They say December, but it's just one day into December. Still, it's cool to see it. And it's cool for the Vancouver Whitecaps, who see their travel. They logged a lot of miles last year. That will be reduced to half this year. So an incredible difference this unbalanced schedule makes for teams like Vancouver who are traveling way too much.
All right, again, you can go to MLSsoccer.com and check out the full schedule for all the teams and the league, including the television schedule. You can see what games will be nationally televised. Today, Simon, we have to talk about the Combine. We're down here in Fort Lauderdale for a reason. This is where the MLS season really gets going once you see these college players and internationals out on the field ahead of the Super Draft, which will be next Thursday. What are you expecting from the games today?
This, to me, is exciting because this is the ultimate tryout. I mean, you have more than 50 players here fighting for spots, and not all of them are going to get selected. They're literally playing for their careers today, and you already see the tense faces. I'm curious to see all the heralded players, the Kellen Rose of UCLA, the Darren Maddox, who people say will go #1. Curious to see if they live up to the hype in these games.
All right, again, those games will be streamed starting live on MLSsoccer.com, 2:35 p.m. Eastern Time. Those streams brought to you by Football Manager 2012. So we want to thank our friends at Sega for helping us bring those streams to you. That's all we have for the Daily down here. We'll be back with plenty more later today on a Daily Extra after the matches.